everybody. My name is Patrick. I work here at Paul Component Engineering. I am a manufacturing technician, and I do all the lathe programming as well as the material acquisition and a lot of the around the shop stuff like repairs and everything else in between. I would like to talk to you today about one of our new machines and our efforts to increase production and get more parts out the door sooner and to you quicker. So this machine is known as the Kawasaki. It is actually a Takasawa, but we're going to call it a Kawasaki because it makes a lot more sense. This is a very, very, very small CNC lathe. It's known as a mini lathe or a second op lathe. It's 2-axis. It has about 8.5 inches in Z of a total work envelope and about 5.5 to 6 inches in X. So the biggest thing I could probably turn on this lathe is about 1 1/8 inches in diameter because it only has a 5C collet closer. We've been using it to create the new set and forget products. And having this on the floor has really allowed us to add new lengths and new sizes quickly. Which is beneficial in a rapidly changing bike market. A few other things that we like this machine for is it's small, so it's good at doing all the second op stuff that would tie up one of our bigger lathes that we would like to keep, making hub shells for some of the bigger round parts that this thing can't necessarily do. So it doesn't make sense to put a groovy barrel on a machine that can turn probably a 34-inch diameter part when all we need to do on the second op of this is put a hole in it so you can slide your cable housing into it. We'll probably get some close-ups of this later, but it's pretty straightforward. You would just be like an in, hit the button, a couple seconds later, pull it out, grab another one, and do that a couple thousand times. So it's pretty fun to do that stuff, but it frees up the other machines to keep them turning and making bigger parts or other parts that this machine maybe isn't so suited to do. So like on our other lathes, it's a lathe, so it can hold very, very tight tolerances. Say for instance on our axles, we hold a tolerance of plus or minus 0.2 of a thousandth, which is 0.0002. Whereas the width of your hair is probably in the range of 3 to 5 thousandths, which is a 0.003 or 0.005 in width. So this is on the magnitude of 10 times smaller than the width of a hair. And so the diameter of the axle can only vary, 0.2 up or down, smaller or larger. Otherwise it's just not going to, make a slip fit for a bearing. So just like our other lathes, it can hold very, very tight tolerances, and unlike our other lathes, it has a much, much faster spindle speed. So this lathe can spin 6,000 RPM, where both of our other lathes can only go up to 4,500 RPM. And the advantage of that is it allows us to turn really small things quickly. Some of you may know about surface feet a minute and other machining equations. So, if you have a really small drill, you need the workpiece to be spinning much faster than, say, you have a bigger drill, just because of the way all the equations work, which I won't go into too much detail about. But in addition to that, it was made in 2016, says the stamp on the side of the machine. So it's a brand new machine. It's got a brand new control on it. It's got brand new motors. It goes very, very quick. I think it rapid traverses to the tune of about 1,800 inches a minute. And so when you only have 8 inches to go in any direction, it gets there pretty quick. So it can do a tool change and start making chips really, really, really fast. So we like things that go fast, can make parts fast, so we like this thing. Hey, I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them wherever available. My name is Patrick. If you have any questions for me, you can reach me here at the shop. Got to look up our phone number because I don't have it memorized. And please feel free to migrate over to paulcomp.com and check out other cool videos like this and a lot of cool bike parts. Have a nice day. I'm Patrick. This is where I'd field questions, but I realize there's nobody here to ask me questions. You're up. Huh. 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 Tolerance hair.